So here's the buck box that I put together. It's designed to reduce the wall voltage down to something less than its usual 122 volts around here, to something more friendly to a 50s or 60s Fender amp. And it's adjustable in 3 levels. You've got 5-volt increments, 2.5 volt increments, and 1.25 volt increments. You get a display for what the wall voltage is doing and for what the load voltage is doing. And that's about all. The jack for the load is over here, just a regular AC outlet. And then over here on this side is the input coming from the wall. Turn it on here. And you can see it showing wall volts and load volts, essentially the same, plus or minus the tolerance of these little voltmeter gizmos. I think I paid like $3 a piece for them, so they're good enough for the job. So if I wanted to reduce it, say 5 volts down from 122, I would just click in 5 volts worth, and there it's about 115. 10 volts down, roughly 110. Or you can stack them, you know. There's a 2.5 volt drop. I can add in, you know, another volt and a 1.25 volts, take it down to 117. You get the idea. It's a real simple device. I've got the bottom plate off of it, so I can flip it over and show you what's under there. As you can see, there's 3 filament transformers in there. They're all Hammond filament transformers. It's important to get the secondary current rating of the transformers high enough so that it'll support the load you intend to put on it, which a big amp like a Twin or a Shellman is going to be like, you know, 3 to 4 amps. And so these guys here, all of them have secondary currents in excess of 6 amp rating, so it's fine for that. It's fine for any kind of amp I want to hang on to it. These are the 2 voltage modules, and all you do is just hook them up to the thing you want to measure, and they power up off of that voltage and show you what it is. So it's pretty handy. And these switches, it's important that they're break before make. In other words, at no time does any of these terminals get common together before the switch actually completes its movement cycle. And these are just impedance selector switches that I got off of Amplified Parts. It's a pretty nice switch. Thankfully, it has real heavy-duty lugs on it, because these secondary wires are pretty large gauge for these 2. I think are 10 amp secondaries actually, so they're kind of beefy. But that's about the size of it. It really helps to make a little eyelet board that is broken into the nodes that you expect to wire up. Let's see if I can tip it up a little bit so you can see that a little better. As you can see, this side is the hot and the bottom side is the neutral. The bottom side bus runs all the way continuously. And the top part is split into the 4 nodes. This is the input node, intermediate node, and the output node. I'll put a link somewhere to the schematic so you can see what I'm talking about there. But anyway, it seems to work. I'm good. That's all.